Yeah, I can't hear Paul. Oh, that's right. I can't hear Paul.
Welcome back to S&S Pigskin Picks Steelers schedule reaction version. And
it's the return of the
let's get
dynamic
right
duo
into it, guys.
and their sidekick.
Yeah, let's get right into it. Week 1, Steelers having a game versus the Jets. Aaron Rodgers versus his old team. Two teams coming off disappointing years. What are you thinking?
Well, if anything, this show has a lot of Pennsylvania pride. So I think we're going to come along with Paul and wish the Pittsburgh Steelers well. So in that scenario, I think Aaron Rodgers has the most revenge to craft, show those New York Jets what they gave up, or I don't know if he gave them up, or I don't know. But, Pittsburgh's defense is always going to be top notch. Going to keep Justin Fields. They know Justin Fields. They just had him. So I like Pittsburgh in this game. Maybe a close one, but that's who I'm going with.
So I'm guessing Steve. Okay.
Yeah. Honestly,
I'll take.
it
Jets
depends on which Jets are going to show up. The team that used to be good, or the one that people are looking at going, what happened to my Jets?
No one knows the Aaron Glenn Jets yet. That's the problem. So we will see. We will see.
You know what?
Defensive minded.
Hey, remember last year? The Jets beat my Steelers by a field goal. There was like 30 seconds left in the game. I turned it off. My Steelers win. Yeah, you guys tell me, yeah, no, they just lost by like 2 points to the Jets.
That's embarrassing, definitely.
Hey, it's anybody's guess. We won't know until the fat lady sings, or hey, if it's like 34-3 at halftime, then okay. As long as it's 34-3 for the Steelers, then I'm going to be happy. Okay. If it's 34-3 for the Jets, I'm going to be a little annoyed.
As long as the final score is 41-34, who cares?
What about week 2?
Well, who we facing?
Week 2. What about week 2? Their home opener against DK Metcalf's old team, the Seattle Seahawks.
Wow.
Pretty sure Seattle will be an underdog.
Again,
a fresh game. They're pretty easy.
Fresh look at a new old team. Will Darnold continue to put up numbers and win games like he did? Hey, if they put him in the position to succeed, just like Kevin O'Connell did last year, then I don't see why not. I think this team's changed for the better, and I can't wait to see what they do. Not saying that Pittsburgh won't give them a run for their money, but I think really
that's
good game.
Be one hell of a good game.
Sorry, PF, if Seattle's like +3.5, I'm taking them +3.5. I think.
Yeah, no, hey, I don't blame you. That's going to be a hell of a game.
Pittsburgh, if it's under a field goal.
You guys might tell me if I'm wrong, but usually most Steelers Seahawks games are really good games because both teams, play hard. So that's going to be a hell of a good game, especially for the Steelers. Well, for the Steelers home opening game, it would have been nice if it was against the Eagles, but yeah, I guess we can deal with the Seahawks. But yeah, that's going to be a hell of a game. That one for me.
There is Super Bowl revenge factor too. Don't remember, your Steelers took away the
I-
hopes and dreams of
I
Seahawks
know.
fans.
I know.
They want
I
revenge. Even if
know.
it's a totally different team, they remember.
Oh, I know. But
That
yeah,
was a very
that one,
controversial game.
that was
Yeah.
the week two is a coin flip. For me, it's depending on what it's like I said on paper, everything looks great. Yet it's when you get on the field. On paper, you could have a shitload of Superman. You get on the field, who shows up? Cheech and Chong. you know? But yet, no. See, normally Pittsburgh Seattle games are really close games, really hard fought games. That one is a toss up. It wouldn't surprise me. Hell, if a safety takes that bloody game. To be honest with you.
Okay, what about week 3? At Patriots.
Let's go, week 3.
Well,
Seattle,
if
all
it's
these
the-
teams
if it's
are
the
in
old-
flux and in big, huge changes.
Okay, let's see.
Right?
If it's the
What are you going to do? Vrabel's not going to lie down in that division. I know it's a tough division, but I see them going 10-8. I don't know. As for against the Steelers, if New England can't get it together, they're going to just keep losing. So,
yeah, what Patriots team shows up? The one that the fall from grace, or the Ivory
Right.
Tower? If it's the Ivory Tower team that suddenly shows up, the Steelers don't have a hope in hell. If it's the fall from grace Patriots, oh hell, man, a high school football team can beat those guys. Come on, seriously. That one, I'm leaning
yeah,
Pittsburgh.
let's see what Stephon
I'm
Diggs
leaning
does.
Pittsburgh on that one.
Yeah,
that it could be a blow-up game, or it could be, it could come down to a field goal. But I'm still leaning Pittsburgh for that one. I'm giving the definite win to Pittsburgh for this one. The other two, it's a coin flip.
I'd probably
Jets-
only take New England if they were 2-0 going into that game. Then I might.
Nope. If they're 2-0 going into that game, it was a friggin' fluke. Honestly, it was a friggin' fluke. So, somebody important on one of the other teams got hurt. That's the only reason why they won.
Hey, Vrabel might run out onto the field himself and take matters into his own hands. He's still huge. Right?
Come on, put him up. Put him
Oh,
up.
man. I don't know who they're playing in week 4.
Oh, well, we'll find out in
Sure
a
I
second. Prastodamus is back. Oh,
Yeah.
we're not worthy.
Prastodamus.
We're not worthy.
I'm having some issues with my Wi-Fi right now, but I'm back. How about we look at week 4? Vikings
Yeah.
in Pittsburgh.
Ooh.
QB McCarthy.
Oh. Mm.
The Vikings
Week 4.
defense is just as stout as the Steelers defense.
Oh yeah,
I think that this one's going to be.
It's
gonna be a close one.
I'm gonna give the slight edge if it's the same Vikings defense that we've been seeing for the last couple of years and the way they've been playing. I might give the slight edge to the Vikings on this one.
16-13 final, something like that.
Yeah.
Good old Steelers game, a bunch of field goals.
Because I don't trust Aaron Rodgers. Remember that as a buddy Pratt used to say, it's not Rodgers, it's Rodgers. It's like, okay, you got to emphasize the D. It depends on him. Who are we getting? Are we getting the old man who, is still going for some glory that we don't know about, or are we getting the Aaron Rodgers that we all went, damn, he's a good QB? Who are my Steelers getting?
Either way, he's fleecing for millions.
and I mean, seriously, if he takes a decent enough hit from somebody like, I don't know, TJ Watt, if there's, and trust me, there's a lot of NFL teams out there that have a TJ Watt style player on the defensive line. He takes a good enough hit from one of those guys. Do you think he's really going to get back up?
Yeah, Jalen Carter. Yeah, that guy's beast.
There's a shitload of guys out there that if they get a good enough hit on Aaron, he's not getting up. So that's what it depends on. Is
week 5
is him.
Bye.
Really?
Yes.
Week 5?
Yeah.
I don't know, Paul.
Who the hell
Steelers are going to be
the
tired.
Steelers?
13 weeks in a row. 13 weeks in a row they're going to play.
Seriously. Week 4.
That's not
Why
good,
didn't they
man.
just give them the bye week on week 1? Here you guys go. Week 1 is your bye week. And cut week 5. What you guys have got week 9 for your bye week for the Eagles. That makes a hell of a lot more sense. Week 5,
Right,
which is perfect.
Yeah, week 5. Seriously, you played
week
4
6, you guys
you
hosted
played
the Brownies.
4 games. 4 games, and you need a break? Unless half the Pittsburgh Steelers are broken, battered, and bruised, and we're using a bunch of high school students, then okay. But who are we taking on week 6?
Bad. That's a bad buy.
Aaron Rodgers has to go to Egypt.
Stupid.
That
week 6 is
in
Cleveland.
the contract negotiations.
Week 6.
Let's go for a week 5 bye.
Right on. A divisional team.
Yep. You got divisional team
Now,
week 6.
Cleveland
week 7. You got the Bengals.
Is Shedeur still going to be with the Browns when the season starts, or is he gone? From the crap I've read, he's not even a good fit in
Right.
The Browns are getting sick of Shedeur. All this hype and it's like nobody wants him.
All I keep hearing is that he's doing good in the OTAs.
That's yet to be determined.
I don't know where you're reading your stuff.
I'm getting my Google things. I've subscribed to certain news things. I've seen crap from TSN.com and other sports people that we know are legitimate sports. It's not Joe Blow Sports saying this. It's like TSN, Sportsnet, NFL Network. I've been seeing, but then again, who knows? We'll see.
Maybe he'll just get picked up in obscurity, go from team to team to team. Who knows?
Nah, I don't think that's what he really wants, though.
Week 6?
Who's next? Oh, I think we lost Prastadomus.
See.
Live from the mountain forest. SNS. I'll wait till he gets back.
Honestly, yeah. I'm still, I'm thinking so far about the only game that, I'm kind of really thinking that might be a bit of a challenge for the Steelers would be the Vikings game. Maybe Seattle, depending on what Seahawks team shows up. But those are the two that might give the Steelers a bit of problems. The other
Well,
ones
in Cincinnati, week 7,
Can't hear you.
Joe Burrow and gang.
it's the Browns. Other than 1 year,
Yep.
I mean,
No,
they're a
Bengals.
divisional team.
Cincinnati Bengals in week 7.
Oh, the Bengals. That's going to be a good game.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be a good game. It all depends. Like I said, it depends on.
They spent a lot of good money in the
Jamar
offseason.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know.
I don't know about their defense. Their defense might be going south. I don't know. Some of these players, they're too good, so they just sit out. The guy from the Chiefs there, and lots of other players have sat out.
Yeah. It's still the Bengals. I'm pretty sure that's probably going to be a pretty good game as well too. That one, like I said, that's probably going to be another one of these games that, if it's not a blowout by halftime, it's going to come down to. Yeah, you're breaking up a lot too, dude. Apparently, we're all having Wi-Fi issues right about now.
Yeah. Okay. Week 8 is the Packers. Another revenge game for Aaron.
Cheeseheads. That's going to be a damn good game.
Super Bowl rematch as well from 2011. Last time Super Bowl, I believe last time Green Bay was in the Super Bowl.
That's still going to be a good game. Green Bay usually plays pretty good against the Steelers. Like I said, that one, it's
Yeah, it's two classic teams.
Yeah, two teams that know how to play in 40 below weather in the middle of a blizzard. Gotta love it.
Yeah, it'll be smash mouth football.
It'll be a low scoring game. Yeah.
Week 9 is Indy.
The Colts.
Week 9 is Indianapolis Colts. No clue who's going to be their quarterback. I think Richardson got hurt again, Jer.
Yeah, no, he's just too injury prone. Daniel Jones is probably going to be their guy. I'm not saying he's going to get anywhere, but he does have some interesting tools to work with over there. If Flacco and these other guys can have some flash, Daniel Jones, even though he was horrible with the Giants, I think he could resurrect his career a little bit. Maybe not win a Super Bowl, but maybe win that up and down division. Or the Houston Strouds winning it every year. Maybe Travis Hunter will change that up, eh?
I have a feeling that's going to be another pretty good game. That's probably going to be another pretty good game. Most of these ones here, I kind of won't really make a decision on how they're playing until halftime. But a lot of these teams in the past have played, Pittsburgh pretty good. They have been pretty, evenly matched teams.
I hear you.
Okay.
Pittsburgh's got a revenge angle too because they should have won that game last year against Indy. So
yeah,
I think I do
really?
like Pittsburgh to get their revenge.
Oh yeah, I have a feeling that they say paybacks are a bitch. Well, let's see if Indianapolis finds that out the hard way.
Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping for. Not this.
when Metcalf's on, he's
What about
untouchable.
facing the Chargers week 10?
It's going to be tough. If the Chargers are running, they're fucking firing on all cylinders. They could be tough to beat. They got a lot of young guys trying to prove who they are, and I think they're going to do a little bit better this year. Not beat Kansas City, maybe get a higher playoff seeding this year.
Usually when the Steelers played this, I know they're the LA Chargers now, but when they used to be the San Diego Chargers, the Steelers usually had their number. So it depends. Normally, the games against the Chargers, the Steelers are like, the Chargers usually never had an answer for their defense, for how offensively defensive they could be. You get a bunch of like TJ Watts doing the blitz. There's a few times where they couldn't handle it. That one, I'm saying I'm giving that one to the Steelers. I'm from how they played it recently and in past years against the Chargers, the Steelers have had the number. There have been a few games where, the Chargers have pulled out a win by a field goal. But normally, I'm going to give that one to the Steelers. It's going to be a good game, but I don't see the Chargers doing a whole hell of a lot against the Steel Curtain. Not really. You got a bunch of young guys.
The Ravens.
Oh God, I hate these games.
Oh, right.
My God, it's a battle of the Jedi Knights against the Sith Lords. You choose on which one is the Jedi and which is the Sith, because they are that evenly matched. Oh, hell yeah. Ravens Steelers games are evil. You love them or you hate them.
Usually low scoring, even though both teams come into the contest with like 30 or 40 burger like games before, but then all of a sudden it's 13-10 final.
I've seen some Ravens games that have basically that there was not a single touchdown. It was a field goal palooza. And that's what it came down to. Nobody could get a touchdown. Nobody could get a first down. No, it was, you get within range of a field goal, then that's what they were going for. And that's what those games usually come down to. It's who's got the better kicker.
Okay. What about Cincinnati in week 11?
Wow, it's pretty quick taking on the Bengals.
Be a battle,
Yeah, I'm actually surprised.
Cincinnati's got their offense firing on all cylinders. I don't know how you beat that. Their defense is the only question mark. So. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, like I said, we've got the Steelers. Apparently, we have picked up some pretty good, offensive and defensive players. So, like I said, on paper, we have Superman. Now, is it Superman that's going to come onto the field, or is it Cheech and Chong?
It'll be Smash Mouth game.
Well, yeah, I'm just actually surprised that we played Cincinnati so close together. It's like there's 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
That's the schedule like that. Philly plays Washington twice in 3 weeks.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like a bye week in week 5. Like, I mean, seriously, week 5.
That's bad. I don't know if the other teams getting buys in week 5, but they're probably pissed.
Oh, who wouldn't be? You're not even halfway through your season, and this is what's happening. Oh, who are we bringing on? So who's the next victim to the Steel Curtain?
Week 12. No. We cannot have week 12.
he must be really having some pretty bad Wi-Fi problems. But okay, well, so
Sure.
up to now, we're at what, week 11? I would say I would give the Steelers. There are going to be some damn good games. There are going to be some, games where the other team should never have shown up in the first place. I'm thinking,
Right.
damn. I'm almost saying that it wouldn't surprise me if my Steelers were a 500 team. By the time they hit week 11. If they're a 500 team, then hey, I'm
12
gonna
at
be
Chicago.
happy. Ooh, the Bears. That's probably gonna be a pretty good game. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a damn good game. That one, like I said, depending on how injured the Steelers are, how injured the Bears are, I would give that one a coin flip. I would lean a little more towards my Steelers because I am a fan, but that one, it's the coin flip. Heads we win, tails you lose.
It's like all these teams are in flux. We don't know what we're going to get out of Tennessee. We don't know what, like, it's too many.
Yeah.
Patriots, too many.
Yeah, the Saints. Who are the New Orleans Saints this year?
According to a lot of people, they're going to be shit out of luck, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Steelers got a big game week 13 in Buffalo. Or no, sorry. Buffalo's coming to Pittsburgh. That's going to be something else.
That surprised the hell out of me. You're always saying, the Bills, the Buffalo Bills, you're kind of rooting for the fans and stuff like that. And I shared you a link that I found from one of those articles I was reading. They're trying according to the the powers that be in the NFL, they're trying to say that the one team that is gonna go almost undefeated are the Bills. Like they're projected to win every single solitary one of their games.
That's true.
They got some question marks on defense. Yeah, they're world beaters on offense. Like,
They got an easy schedule.
The only complete team in the league is the Eagles. Let's be honest here. Just a punishing offense, a young, coming, just world-beating defense. This Ty Robinson, I've been hearing about this kid. Just, oh man. Anyways, week 14.
So week 13 is hosting Buffalo.
Yeah.
And week 14 they'll be in Baltimore. So it's a tough stretch there. Week 13 and 14.
Hey. Damn, we're getting the Ravens almost back to back, really. First, since the Bengals and now the Ravens, and then a bye week in week 5. I mean, come on, seriously, with what the accent of our schedule is, our bye week should be like exactly what the Eagles had. Should be week 9.
You don't get to choose it though.
Well, that's ridiculous. Whoever the hell I mean, it's like, seriously, you haven't played any football. Why do you need a break?
Well, it's just you have to have some sort of bye, right?
It's gonna be good.
Fine.
At the end, those games are going to be playoff atmosphere games before the playoffs. It's going to be awesome. That's why they did it.
Bye week in the middle of the. You know what? That's what you should do. Every single you want to have a bye week. You want to give everybody a break. Fine. Bye week, middle of the season for everybody, every team.
No, The
Get
bye
the
week was created so the
that
owners
week
can
off.
make more money. Paul, that's all it is. So
The owners want to make more money. Have healthy players that bring in the fans, that give you the wins, that get you the money. That's how
Yeah,
you make more money.
it sounds good on paper, but
Keep us happy. We're the ones that give you guys those billion. We're the ones that pay the hundreds of dollars for tickets. We're the ones that pay the overpriced prices for beer and hot dog. And we're the ones that pay that. Not those fucking assholes. They just decide, well, this is what your team's going to be, like it or not. And we have to accept it. And yet we're the ones that are giving that. They're the only reason their team is doing so good are because of us. Fans like us.
well,
Yeah.
Not them.
fasten your seatbelts. Next week 15, Monday Night Football. Dolphins in Pittsburgh. Dolphins
Yep.
should be pretty hurting by then. I don't care if they kill. I expect them to
Oh,
be cold, freezing, and just like that playoff game in Buffalo, just be lackluster. And yeah, Pittsburgh's
oh
going to
yeah.
win.
Miami Dolphins coming to Pittsburgh when it's cold out. They don't
I think
have
it's
a
in
hope
Miami.
in hell.
Oh, sorry. Am I reading the schedule wrong?
No, it's in Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Miami
Yeah,
still
bottom.
doesn't have a hope in hell. Miami's never had a hope in hell against Pittsburgh. There's been a few times that they've pulled a rabbit out of their what and got a win, but yeah, no. And
Week 16 at Detroit.
Oh, week 16 at Detroit. So they better win that Monday night game against the Dolphins because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Paul, unless they're rolling just unbelievably, the Lions, they don't lose much. So
oh yeah, no, I know.
Not at
I
home.
know. That's good. That's gonna be a hell of a fucking game. That's gonna be a damn good game. And Miami going to Pittsburgh. Do you really think Miami is gonna beat up Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh?
No.
No, but I mean,
When it's
Detroit's going to be a
40
different test.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
no, that's
it'll
gonna
be inside, so you'll have that luxury, but so
Mhm.
will they.
Yep.
They're,
That's going to be.
I'm saying the Lions. That's gonna be like Pittsburgh Green Bay or Pittsburgh Ravens game. It's gonna be a fucking hell of a good game. Your team wins or loses, you're not gonna be disappointed. That's gonna be a knockdown, drag them out, last person standing, wait for the fat lady to sing type game. Oh hell yeah! Those
Then
are
they
good games.
finish it up with Cleveland and Baltimore.
Really?
Like
Yeah.
playoff
Baltimore
atmosphere,
3
division
times.
games,
We played Baltimore
and let's
3
hope that
times.
they're doing really good. And
2
that game with
times.
Baltimore is for the division or something. That'd be awesome.
No,
If that last game with
No,
Baltimore was for the AFC North, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be a
that would be
playoff
the
game
third
before the
time that we're
playoffs start.
playing the Ravens, isn't it?
No,
That'd be the third time we're playing
they
the
face Baltimore in week 14 and then week 18. That's it. They face Cincinnati in week 7 and week 11. So it's pretty close. I mean, you're facing Baltimore like 2 times in 5 weeks.
Yeah, and I wonder. Yeah, when is Baltimore's bye week?
No clue. But we can do a schedule breakdown and find out.
Yeah, what week
Yeah.
9 or week 10 or something like that? Where yeah, my Steelers are going to be bagged out because we've been playing, basically the entire season, and yet a bunch of these teams that we're going to be going up against, how many of them are coming off of a damn bye week?
Yeah,
when
no, it's tough.
it makes
Hopefully it's a
sense
meaningful
to have a bye
game,
week.
right?
Mm.
They could flex that game. It could be the Sunday night game to decide the division playoff spots. So there's a lot
It's
there.
oh yeah, and
Crazy.
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
boys,
still.
I'm gonna jet. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Talk to you
All
soon.
right.
Okay, let's wrap this up then.
Okay.
Okay. I think that pretty much does it.
Sorry
Let
for all
me-
the technical difficulties, people, but technology, when it works, is awesome. When it doesn't, it is a royal pain in the ass.
Yeah, I think I got to get a new laptop myself. This thing has had an issue for the last couple of
Yeah, it looks like you're
days
on your
here.
phone.
So, yeah, what are you going to do, right? What
Well,
are you going to
I'm
do?
gonna I'm doing this. Fingers crossed. Next Super Bowl, or this year's Super Bowl coming up, my black and yellow against your green and white.
Let's hope for it, Paul. Okay.
Uh,
We're going to catch everyone
uh,
next time on SNS. Thanks for joining, people.